Good morning, my Geminians. How are you cutie pies doing? I hope you had a great weekend, a great Easter weekend. If you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you had a great weekend anyway, and a great start to your week. Yeah, I just want to say before I go any further, I have Harry the Capricorn walking around. If he does something inappropriate on camera, I do apologize. I get busy in the readings and I can't stop him, and he could really make this video rated MA really quickly. All right, just ignore him. Just ignore him. But yeah, let's before we get into your reading, I do want to highlight. Well, one, I'm doing bonus reads on Sunday afternoon. Top 3 viewed highest signs as getting back in that schedule, and I also have links below to these decks. I get asked it quite a bit, so I'm just now making that a part of the videos and a part of the description in the videos, so you guys can find them because I get asked it so much. So this is Tarot the Mystical Moments. This is the Black and Gold Tarot. There's the links to these decks along with links to other decks I use quite often just to make it easier. They're not my decks. I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys. And as always, Gemini, thank you so much for being here for me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And for all my new viewers, if you're new, welcome. Glad to see you. Glad to hear you. Glad to watch you. Watch you? Am I watching you? That was weird. But if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. All right, we have an Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the main deck. We have the Hangman at the bottom of the clarifying deck. And so, yeah, it's when I kept shuffling, I kept getting 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Now, I did do Taurus, I did do Aries. The storylines are similar, and that's just how it goes when I do readings back to back. They tend to be one long reading. So I feel like you're the ending to those readings. So I feel like you're pushing that storyline further if this is how it is. It could be somebody waiting on you. 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Yeah. What is the Hangman here? And the Sun reverse and the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you cut somebody out recently. It doesn't always have to be love. It could be a family member, a friend, a parent, a coworker, and maybe they just kind of want back in. They really miss you. And for somebody out, for Gemini out there, that might be the small little mini story here that somebody really wants you to reach back out. Now, should you? That's a whole other ball game. Just because somebody wants it doesn't mean they shall get it. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Gemini, know a Gemini, feel like being a Gemini. Well, Geminians, I am so glad you're here, which means you could be a Gemini and this resonates. Or you could be dealing with a Gemini and you can still resonate as the main event. So, all right, just want to say that. All right, Gemini. General energy for my Geminians. General energy for my Geminians. General energy for my Geminians here. General energy. What is it? Ooh, 3 of Cups, happiness. I always think coworkers with this, so maybe you're dealing with a coworker. But yeah, I love that. Happiness and jubilee, jubilant. I don't know. I just got that in my head. What's influencing the 3 of Cups? What's influencing the 3 of Cups? What's influencing the 3 of Cups? And the World. Maybe you moved on, and this is a Gemini that says, you know what? I am done dealing with the people who don't show up for me. I'm done dealing with the backstabbers. I have 2 rings here that need to be filled, and I'm trying to find people who are really good to me so I can be good to them. It's real people. You want real people, Gemini, not surreal people, right? So 3 of Cups in the World. Moving on. And that's Cancer, by the way, 3 of Cups. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today? Cancer. Gemini. I'm looking at that. I apologize. Gemini. What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? 4 of Cups reverse. More Cancer. You know what I like about this? I like that you're no longer taking it. That's what that feels. 4 of Cups reverse is no longer putting yourself here, no longer allowing boredom to be a way of life, no longer saying, well, next time it's going to be better. This is a Gemini that decided to get up and do something about it. And what I feel you did was move on. Now, this could be a card of you getting away from them too. If this is going to be about a second energy, we shall see. What's in the past? Because it is the reason for the reading. You got away one way or another. What's in the past, Gemini? What's in the past? What's in the past for my Geminians? What is it? Strength reverse. Kind of threw your hands up, gave up something. Quit trying to tame this beast because you got bit one too many times. Stop trying to understand someone, rationalize something away, and I feel like you just moved on. What is on Geminian's mind? What is on the Geminian's mind? What is it? Oh, more look at this whole line is Cancer. Cancer, chariot, moving on. Slowly but surely, you are moving on. There's no rearview mirror here, Gemini. I want to say Cancer because there's so much Cancer. What's weird about it is I was gonna do Cancer next, but I don't. If I do it, it'll be later on today. But some of you maybe have to be connected to a Cancer. This is wild. But this is really moving on towards energies that really appreciate you for you. You don't need to change anything about you for these people to want to be around you. You don't have to give them anything. You don't have to pretend. They like you for you. They're real, right? And that's all you want to be around these days, is people who build you up, not tear you down. What's in the near future? And also the Three of Cups is about having joy back in your life. And I feel like you may have missed with this Strength reverse. I feel like there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness built into that card. And I just feel like you're about joy, peace, happiness, a good time these days. What's in the near future? What's in the near future? Seven of Swords. That's probably connected, Aquarian energy, because you got away from them. And maybe to them, you're still theirs, you know? Seven of Swords. What is in the near future for my Geminians? What is in the near future for, oh, that's too many. What's in the near future for my Geminians? What's in the near future for my Geminians? And the Tower reverse. I feel like pulling one more. I feel like this is you avoiding this energy. I honestly see how there are empty rings. I think you evicted this person. You evicted them from your life. And they are trying so hard to get back in there. That's what I'm feeling. You're avoiding this person like the plague. What is that? Yeah, Justice reverse. Yeah. You cut them out and they went back in. Three of Pentacles reverse. Again, Five of Cups reverse. I just don't think you're choosing to wait here for them. You're not. I feel like this person had you underwater. Water, as you know, in tarot means emotions. That means you felt like you were maybe drowning in your emotions with them. It was a lot of stress, of maybe a lot of fighting, a lot of tearing down. And you want a Three of Cups and a Three of Pentacles. You want people to help you build you up. People that make you feel good, not feel bad, right, about yourself. Okay, my Geminians, let's see what's going on. Why is the World here? And the Three of Cups for my Geminians. Why is that all cut off? It might be. Why is the World here and the Three of Cups? Why is the World here and the Three of Cups? Why is the World and the Three of Cups here? World and Three of Cups. Why is the World and the Three of Cups here for Gemini? And the Sun. I felt this. You want your happiness. You want your day in the sun. Some of you, you know what I was feeling with that Three of Cups is maybe some of you are taking a cruise or a vacation with friends too, which just sounds so nice. Leo energy. You're all about you and your happiness and being around good people. What is the Four of Cups reverse? Reason for the reading. Why is the Four of Cups reverse? Reason for the reading for Gemini. What is this? And the Nine of Pentacles. Too much self-worth to be waiting on a cup that they never came around. And I feel like this person, whoever you were dealing with, it may have alternated from keeping you at bay, keeping you out here, keeping you waiting, to then when they're with you, it may have felt great for like 30 seconds. And then Strength reverse, I feel like they pulled themselves back. It just feels really repetitive. Or there was a lot of conflict or a lot of fighting, a lot of stress. I feel tears with that too. And the Nine of Pentacles is you saying, you know what? If I don't do this for me now, it's never going to happen. This is self-respect and there's a lot of self-worth to pull yourself away from what is not serving you and put you on the path towards what is. And I feel like it's on that path where you're starting to pull yourself together. You're starting to get your balance back. You're starting to find what you want to do in life. And it's about you. Speaking of, look at the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. Yes, some of you are maybe haven't figured it out yet, like who has, but you are really trying to find where you belong or where you want to be. It's a lot of self-exploration going on. What is the Strength reverse in the past? What is the Strength reverse in the past here for Gemini? Gemini, new words I'm making up now. What's the Strength reverse? Leo energy and the Fool reverse. And you realize this person, no matter how long you waited, how long you held on, this person always had a reason to not build with you. If this is a job, I'm feeling more love, but if this is a job, this person had a reason to never advance you or to never give you that raise or to never give whatever they promised that they were going to give. They kept you on hold. They kept you tied to a situation, but yet they never stepped up and took control of fulfilling a promise I think they once gave you. I do feel like Six of Pentacles reversed too. I feel like they gave you enough to keep you there, but not enough. But gave you enough to keep you there for a long time. But you realize it's just not enough to have you stay anymore. Because you want the Nine of Pentacles. You want security. You want happiness. You want love. And you know what, Gemini? You deserve to have all that. You don't have to compromise on happiness. You shouldn't have to compromise on having love or happiness, security or love. You shouldn't have to compromise those things. You can have it all. And I feel like that's what you're headed to with the Three of Cups here. What is the Chariot on Gemini's mind? What is the Chariot doing here? Cancerian energy on Gemini's mind. What is it? And the Wheel of Fortune. Moving on. And when this comes out, it implies, I feel, that you were in a repetitive situation for some time with the Strength reverse, not having the strength to leave this behind, and you did. Wheel of Fortune is you saying, if I don't do this today, when will I do it? If I don't leave today, when will I? This is, you could be, some of you Geminis, I just got this. Some of you, you're headed into a big birthday this year. You'll be turning 50, 40, 30, 60, 70. And you just don't want to start it out in an old cycle. You don't want to start it out taking less than you deserve. And I just feel like you really pulled yourself up. Look at that, Six of Swords, Three of Swords reverse, and an Empress. Holy cow, Four of Pentacles reverse. And I'll get into that Four of Pentacles because I felt that on the Seven of Swords. But I feel like you are all about you these days. This is about a lot of self-worth. Empress is all four queens for a reason, because she's learned a lot of life lessons to get her here. And the biggest lesson is you will never wait or chase for somebody again. And if somebody doesn't show up for you, it's one time and done. That's what it is. Three of Swords reverse. What's interesting about this Three of Swords that I got these two, if you look, let me turn off the light here for a second. Do you guys see the heart that the Empress is sitting on? There's no swords because she took the time to heal herself and she pulled those swords out. But she is really guarded on who gets her heart. She's not going to give that to anyone, right? I feel like that's what she did with this Three of Swords. It looks very similar when you pull them together. I feel like you pulled that out, and I feel like you're just around people who build you up, and you're all about you and what you can do. And you could be 72 watching this, and you'll be like, your life is just beginning, you know? Your life is just beginning, and you're no longer settling for one or the other. You want it all. But this Four of Pentacles reverse, I felt, oh, it is 4 eggs too. It is. Is it? It might be 5. 3, 4. I don't know if it's 4 or 5. But I felt the Four of Pentacles, the way she's holding the egg to her chest, is very similar to the way he's holding the pentacle to his chest. I just feel like this person feels like you belong to them. And I feel like I feel like you could be avoiding this. I'm maybe not telling you anything you don't already know, but you release them. You don't belong to anyone but yourself. 10 of Wands reverse below that. Yeah, you literally moved away from this energy. What is the Seven of Swords, Justice reverse, and the Tower reverse? And some of you were married to this person for decades and let this person go. And yeah, it's, what is the Seven of Swords, the Tower reverse, and the Justice reverse? Seven of Swords is Aquarius, the Tower is Aries and Scorpio, and the Justice is Libra. Seven of Swords upright with the Tower reverse and Justice reverse. So what is that? And the Five of Wands. My gosh, this person just creates conflict. You're avoiding their drama. You're avoiding picking up the phone because it's not going to be anything good. What is this? I feel like there's just nothing good this person brings into your life. Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. And the Six of Swords reversed. They can't move on from you. If this was let's just say if this wasn't a long-term marriage, but you lived with this person and you broke up, this person will contact you over a t-shirt you may have of theirs. They will find a reason to contact you. But really, it's not the t-shirt they want. It's to make you pay for leaving them. To make you pay. Somehow, some way, it would probably end up in a fight to get you back. It's kind of to beat you down to bring you back energy. Thank God, Gemini. If this is your reading, I'm so glad you got away from this person. What is this? Five of Wands and the Six of Swords reverse. Five of Wands and the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, and the Five of Swords. It just, don't pick up the phone. I did another reading yesterday. I don't know if I think it was Virgos. And it was very similar to this. Just don't answer, don't pick up the phone, keep doing you, because you know what? Move this away. This is where it's at. You got away from something that was not good for your energy anymore. Maybe it never was. And maybe you saw it, but you didn't have the strength to leave it in the past. But you found the strength right now. And you are on your chariot. And you are onto new things. And you are feeling good about yourself. And like I said, the only person you belong to these days is yourself. You don't belong to this person. You never really did. And now that you see it, you also see what you can do. And you can find your own security away from this person. Your own confidence away from this person. And I think this was a weak-minded person. I feel like they may have felt like... I feel like this person's really codependent on you, even if they would admit it or not. And yeah, I would just say keep doing you, because you're on to really great things. This is where your happiness is. This is where new love is. This is love within yourself. And you're finally really loving yourself to allow yourself to have whatever it is that you know you're allowed to have. Like I said, you're not negotiating with one or another. You want it all these days, and you're going to get it. All right, my Geminians, Geminis, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care.